And here we are recording for the 29th episode of the Whiskey and Root Beer podcast. And we have whiskey today.
And root beer.
Well, and Dr. Pepper. Oh, shit. I
Yeah.
went to the wrong camera. But you also have, you didn't tell me that.
Yeah, I brought some.
Well, then, I have whiskey and Dr. Pepper. Yes, whiskey and root beer.
Right now it's just root beer.
Oh, well, right now it's just
It's
root beer.
marijuana and root beer right now.
It's marijuana and root beer. How is that combo?
Really good. I gotta say, it's quite the award-winning combo.
Now, I know a friend who, he would make some pretty grotesque stuff. You're probably not one of those people. Do you mix, like, ketchup and mayonnaise and shit like that?
I used to do that. I used to mix a bunch of weird shit like that just to try it out. Those days are long gone though.
How many of those times do you think you probably gagged?
Quite a few.
I'd
I'd say at least 50 to 60% of the time. At least half.
Oh.
Just curiosity.
My friend Greg, he would fucking mix up the most grotesque stuff, and he would just eat it. Not even dip anything in it. He would just eat it. It was a terrifying thing to watch, and it made me gag. I don't gag it much, but that watching somebody just mix up random shit and be like, you're like you're not gonna try that, and they're like, yeah, I am, and it's like, fucking psychotic animal. And then they eat it, and then they themselves are gagging.
Yeah.
And I was already starting to gag before they even started to gag.
And
So-
it's like a chain reaction.
Well,
It's like that day at Renfest.
well, yeah, and we've told that story a couple times. Luckily, I don't gag on like chain reaction gags. If everybody else starts throwing up or gagging, I'm gonna just kind of sit there.
And be fine.
Yeah, I'll be fine. I mean, maybe if I see something disgusting along along the way during that whole process, but most of the time, I don't really start gagging or throwing up because other people do. But
Yeah, Larry and I used to mix, we used to get bored when he'd stay over at the house. And we would do nasty shots. We would just like find random things in the kitchen to like mix into like shot glasses that Mom had. And we would just like, one of us would choose like a mixture and then we would both shoot it. And then if nobody threw up, then the next person got to do it. And then we just go from there.
wait, so you're
We
saying
were purposely like mixing random things in the kitchen to like make shots, and then you had to shoot it with the person that you were playing with, and then the point of the game was to just like do that until somebody threw up or didn't want to take the shot.
But so if somebody threw up,
Then the game was over.
then the game was over.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then the next person was kind of lucky then, because I was like, oh, that's
Well, you were shooting it at the same time.
oh.
We would mix it up, and then we would take shots of it, and then you'd either win when somebody threw up, or if they didn't want to take the shot. If it was like too gross, you're like, hey, I'm not putting that in my mouth.
Well, do you remember what the most grotesque mixture you made was?
Something that involved mustard and like the juice out of a can of tuna.
Huh.
It was something else too. I just remember those two things were in it, and it was something bad. It was terrible.
That sounds pretty bad. For some reason, talking about food stuff and condiments reminded me, Alejandro's having a going away party today.
Where at? And where's he going?
I guess it's gonna be over at the Naratai in Baytown or something. Katone said Baytown. I'm not entirely sure where exactly, but I think it's at a Naratai over there, and he's going back to Mexico.
Oh shit.
No, I'm just kidding. He's not. He's
Was he
he's
just
going.
leaving Nara?
What?
Is he just leaving Nara?
Yeah, he's just leaving Nara. Katone said he's going to
You got
find
any
better
more?
fashion. You still have that?
It was sitting right here on the table.
No shit. No, I ate them all.
Oh, so this is the last one.
That's the last one.
Well.
That's always like, where'd you got some more on you?
Wait, where'd you find that?
If I would have known, it's funny. I looked over there earlier too. I didn't go all the way over there, but I looked over there to make sure it was clean. If I would have seen that piece of gum, dude, I
Oh,
totally
thank
would have
God.
fucking had that.
Oh, and it's apple. Ugh. Oh
You,
well.
you sounded disgusted. I thought you liked apple.
I like Jolly Rancher's apple. Every other like green apple candy kind of sucks.
I was like, you like probably the most artificial green apple there is. I'm pretty sure that most of their flavors are pretty fucking artificial in Jolly
Yeah.
Ranchers. But it's all candy, so most of it's artificial anyways. But I'm still surprised.
What, that I like Jolly Rancher's green apple?
Not necessarily because I like Jolly Rancher's green apple. I'm just surprised you like the most artificial, I think artificial green apple out there.
Skittles isn't very good. The green apple that they had in Skittles,
No, that one
they
isn't.
completely ruined the bag of Skittles. Like, that ruined Skittles for like years.
Well, wait, was it lime or green apple at first?
It was lime at first,
It was lime.
which is why Skittles is like the most perfect bag of candy like ever.
Well, they had that all
They're
lime
fucking-
bag every now and then. I don't know
Yeah.
if you had that. That sounds like it's
But-
overkill though.
They fucking ruined it with that green asshole flavor. And then like sour Skittles was like the best, and then when it switched over to green apple, it was just fucking terrible.
I probably, because I don't really remember the flavor change. I know a lot of other people paid attention to it. I didn't really pay attention to the whole change up in green apple, lime. But now I need to try the lime bag to see if I can taste the difference, and I guess the regular bag. Because whenever it came down to Skittles, I mostly like the tropical and the it's the purple and blue bags. No, one's
So,
tropical.
blue bags, tropical, purple is the berries.
Oh, the wild berries.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's good.
The purple bag's really good. Did you ever try the like the cream flavored ones?
Oh, I did.
It
Those
was
are
like
fucking
that,
delicious.
It was like that light peach color
Yeah,
bag. Yeah,
yeah.
that one was fucking good. The carnival flavors were good too. That neon yellow bag.
I've had that. Yep.
That shit was good.
Didn't
you,
that one have like it was like coated? Like the shells were different. Like they had different. I don't know, like different coatings on them.
No, they just had different colors
Oh,
and
okay, never
flavors,
mind.
and they were all inspired by like carnival stuff.
I'm not a Skittle connoisseur
Oh,
like
I
you
fucking love Skittles. Did you try the chocolate ones? Have I talked about the chocolate Skittles yet?
I think I remember having that long ass time ago though.
They were not good.
I'd have to agree because I
That was
don't.
probably the worst fucking bag.
Well, I don't think they even brought them back because I mean that was.
No, they did chocolate Skittles, and I think they were out for a few months, and then they kind of just tried to like make sure nobody remembered about chocolate Skittles.
And M&M's took a great read off of that play there.
And what, just kept everything
Chocolate, yeah. They didn't say, hey, let's make fruity chocolate. No. They're like, well, Skittles tried to make chocolate Skittles. Nobody fucking liked that. We're not doing that. And I think that's
I feel like fruity M&Ms would be fucking good though.
I mean, it depends. Like if it was like a chocolate covered strawberry type flavor and
Yeah,
shit
but
like
it would
that.
be like Skittles though, so it's like different fruits. So you'd have like blueberry, strawberry, orange. Just
But
covered in-
which part of it would be which part of it would be
So it's like a peanut M&M, but instead of a peanut, there's like a fruit preserve or like a freeze-dried fruit or something in it.
we can do this. We could take down the M&M and Skittles empire.
We'll combine them.
Yeah, we'll put preserved fucking jam or something inside an M&M type shell.
That'd be good.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to do
Those
it.
coconut M&Ms were good.
See, I haven't really had too many M&Ms. I only really get the ones with the peanuts.
I
in 'em.
eat a fuck ton of junk food. If there's something weird or crazy or like some sort of limited shit, like I'm gonna try it. Like Oreos.
Or fucking, I used to like Oreos.
Oh,
they're too
man.
sweet. Way too
I'm
sweet for
all
me.
over them special flavors. Just to try them,
I mean, and that's why they come out with them. They know people are gonna get curious and buy them. Even if they don't like them, they gotta try them.
Them fucking watermelon ones, bro.
Wait, watermelon what?
They had watermelon Oreos like a decade ago. Like it was like a summer flavor. It was the golden cookie, so it wasn't like that. Like the chocolate cookie was just like the little golden one, and the cream was watermelon flavored.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, they were so good. Oh god, they were good.
Yeah, I definitely haven't had nearly as much M&M and Skittles as you. Apparently, I thought I really enjoyed Skittles, but and
Oh,
M&Ms.
I fucking love Skittles.
But you know, like I said, I only really did the.
The wild berry and the tropicals.
Well, no, I did all the Skittles, but I don't really. I couldn't remember the flavor profile. I just remember I enjoyed them. But the M&Ms more or so, I couldn't say I really had many M&Ms. Because I know they got the pretzels, they got the peanuts, the peanut butters.
The Crispies. They used to have the
Crispies.
Do they still? I don't know if they still have those.
I haven't seen Crispies in a minute. The M&M minis. I used to like the M&M minis in the tube.
Yeah, the minis are good. The OG bag.
Yeah.
Peanut.
Yeah, I already said peanut.
Did you try the? Remember when not Taco Bell, when fucking Pepsi had the Democracy flavors, those Mountain Dew flavors where you voted on them?
No.
You don't remember that?
Well, I remember
where they had like that's where Voltage.
I was about to say.
There was like Voltage, Revolution, and then like another flavor.
I do remember then, yeah.
For like the initial 3, and then whichever one got the most votes won. M&M's did something like that with like they had there's like 3 different types of peanut M&Ms. One of them was like a chili one, so it was like a hot peanut M&M, which is fucking good. There was like a coffee one, and then
hot peanut M&M. Jesus.
It was fucking, oh my god. It was so good. The spiciness with that chocolate and little peanut crunch.
I mean, I like spicy shit, so I can't say I wouldn't try it.
It was good.
I'd give it a go.
It was really good. Spicy chocolate.
You know, wait, was it? It wasn't you. Who was it? It was Chris. Because you've had some of this blueberry, the fuck is it? This Bravado Ghost Pepper and Blueberry right here. Have you had that?
I think I tried it like when you first got it.
I think you have tried it. I remember Chris, I think it was him. He came over and he was talking shit. And I was like, here, grab a chip and try some. He's like, I don't need a chip. And I was like, okay.
Okay.
And so he opens the bottle and just pours it on his hand, and it goes all over the fucking place.
Oh my god.
And he was like, yeah, I probably should use that chip. I was like, why the fuck don't you think I was asking you if you wanted the chip?
He
just poured a bunch of sauce, and it went on the floor.
In between the cracks of his fingers. It just
I was just like, why the fuck did you do that?
I should have used that chip.
And then so...
You don't fucking say.
So he just kind of eats the
he
hot
just
sauce.
like
Yeah, he eats the hot sauce.
And there's like
and then he's like, nah, that wasn't very hot at all. And I was like, just wait, it creeps up on you. It starts burning after a minute. Like, you can eat it with food, and it tastes good, but then it starts burning.
But then it catches up.
It catches up. And so, like, you know, I had to go wipe his hands and shit. I had to go do something in the bathroom after he got out. And I came out. He's like, yeah, dude, I think my lips are on fire right now. I was like, I told you that you gotta wait. It's not one of those, like, instant burns. Like, you feel this shit, like, when it starts going down after a little bit. Because it's like, what, fermented blueberries pretty much with hot sauce. With ghost pepper.
With ghost pepper, I was going to say, not just like any sort of regular hot sauce.
Yeah. So
ghost peppers.
Not just any regular hot sauce. It has ghost pepper in it. I think I had another.
They are pretty spicy.
Yeah, I think I had another. I might have thrown it away already.
Yeah, so all that's in here is...
I did. Fuck. What is it? Tell me.
Ghost peppers, blueberries, black pepper, and lemon. That's all that's in here.
See? That's already pretty potent right there.
Ghost peppers, lemon.
Get that tang. That twang. Yeah, I just can't get over how he just poured the shit in
That's
his hand.
fucking funny. He just poured it like just.
That dude
I don't need a chip.
wasted so much of my hot sauce. Cause I don't know what he thought was gonna happen. Like,
I like on the bottle it says, "Real food separates. Shake it up."
yeah,
That's funny.
yeah. A lot of people, whenever they see separation in their foods, they think that it's gone bad, but they don't realize that the oils and shit and the heavier ingredients and lighter ingredients. I don't know how this is like basic science, but people don't realize that this stuff separates if it sits for a long time. That's one of the reasons you shake up a lot of when you get shit. You shake it up. People just know to shake things up. They don't know why they shake them up. They just do. There's no hope for society.
Well, yeah, but that's been like that for a while.
Yeah. You know, at that paint place out that what you call it, I was working at for a month. They would take, cause you know
This shit
it's
just smells so good.
it is good. It's like paint. It's oil based paint,
Yeah.
and so they would say like, oh, the paints aren't always the same when we get them, because I've opened up a canister or container of paint, and it's like a pink layer at the top, and then some are white, but some are like this off looking white, but they're all the same type. So we mix them up. All like we take 3 of them and we mix them all together to get the exact white. And I'm just like, but wait, they're all the same white. They're just not mixed. And he's like, yeah, so we mix them all together. We take one of the older whites that we've mixed already and we pour it with 2 other whites. So it gets mixed up. And I'm like, well, why don't you...
They don't just open the can and stir the can.
Right? No, they only do that when it's been opened and it's been sitting. So I was like, I don't think these... I know you might have to, I could see why they would do that. But it's because you're mixing up the paint either way. But if all you have to do is, grab a stick and mix the paint, it's kind of easier than pouring. They would grab 4 buckets of paint and pour all 4 into each other. And the way they did it was that they saw it as certain levels. They're like, well, you want to take certain level out of the main already mixed paint and then pour it in the other paint, and you take levels out of that paint and pour them in other paints. And it's just like, you all you have to do is fucking mix the paint. Grab a stick, mix it up real well. They had a paint shaker. That's what the paint shaker's for. Why are you doing all this extra work? And that's one reason I can't be here. These people don't think. They're doing all this extra work, taking all this extra time. And then most of the equipment's broken. Did I tell you about that paint mixer?
No.
How the can flew out? I told somebody else about this.
You did not tell me.
Well, while I was working there.
Got a napkin somewhere?
A napkin?
One down here.
Oh, okay. I was about to go grab one for you. So when I was working there,
I do.
this dude, he tells me, because I bring the paint over, and he's like, I told you, you got to go take it to the mixer and mix it up. And I was like, you told me the mixer was broken. And then he's like, well, they fixed it. And I'm like, well, you didn't tell me they fixed it. So he's getting kind of uppity with me because I didn't know the shit was fixed. Nobody told me. Nobody up there spoke English except for like a couple people. So it's like nobody's going to tell me. And so he's not telling me where the paint mixer is, what it looks like. He's just like, it's over there. And I'm like, where? And he's
You
like,
should know what it looks
it's
like.
over there. Like yeah, I know. Like I don't know what the fuck the paint mixer looks like. So luckily his brother was working over there, and I go over there, and I'm like, hey man, your brother's telling me I gotta mix this stuff up. He told me to put it in the paint mixer. I don't know where the paint mixer is. He's like, oh man, I'll show you. And he takes me over here, shows me the paint mixer. I don't even think it was plugged in. So I'm like trying to work with it. And I put the paint in there. There's a shiny area the size of one of those, I think it was like a gallon, 5 gallons of paint. I don't remember. But I put it on that shiny spot because I'm like, well, this looks like a can of paint goes there, right? Mm-hmm. And so I'm pressing the start button. Nothing's happening. Turns out it wasn't plugged in. I'm like, oh, okay. Because they only have 2 outlets right there. And they got like, I don't know, 4 things that need to be plugged in at a time. So you always unplug one to plug another thing in. And so I put the paint in there. And I press the start after I plug it in. Nothing. It's not doing anything. So another lady comes over, doesn't speak English. We're both just looking at this thing like, what the fuck's wrong with it? Eventually, after pressing the e-stop button, unplugging it, plugging it back in, and pressing start, it finally starts moving. And then this thing just fucking, it slowly clamps down, so you have to put a rubber pad on top of the paint.
Yeah.
It slowly clamps down on that. And then once it gets snug, it just starts fucking shaking violently. And so I'm just looking at it. And so it was, at first it was going all right. For like 2 seconds, it was going all right. And then it just slowly starts making its way towards me. And I was like, is it supposed to do this? And then it just fucking shot out the machine.
Holy
But I just caught it with my foot. I was just like, I got it. And even the lady was like, is your foot okay? You know, she was saying it in Spanish. I was like, yeah, that's good. Bien, you know. And then she goes, well, you got to push it way in the back. And so I was like, well, like, it has this spot right here. And I followed the instructions that I was told. I put it where it looks like it's supposed to go. And then it just flew out. So she's like, you got to put it way in the back. I'm like, all right. So I put it way in the back, start the machine. It shakes up the paint. And I'm just like, something's not right here. This doesn't feel like it's supposed to be open. So I look at the instructions. And it's like, all right, put the paint in. Put the rubber pad on the paint. Close the door. And I was like, there's the problem. There's no door on this machine. And so you're supposed to be able to close the door when the paint starts fucking shaking so it doesn't fly out.
So it doesn't do that?
So it doesn't do that. They didn't have a door, so the paint would just fly out if it wasn't far enough in. And I was like, what kind of stupid shit?
Whoops.
Oh my god, yeah. Most of the equipment up there was broken or dirty and damaged. It was like, dude, how the fuck do these people? I mean, and they were always constantly bickering over each other, telling people to do different things they need to do. I was like, this is so inefficient and stupid, and I'm not getting paid enough to deal with this for the hours. I was like, I'm out. It was like a Shark Tank episode.
I'm out.
It's terrible. Yeah, it was just, I'm out. Then I walk out the door. I get up out my chair and just walk out. That's how they should really do it. Instead of having the investors still there, I know they can't like rebid, but instead of still having the investors there, they just go, I'm out, and actually get up and walk away.
Just fucking leave.
It's like that idea was so terrible. I'm out of here. I'm not even coming back for the rest of the episode.
You have squandered the people who are after you in line. Their dreams. I will not hear them because you were so bad.
Damn. Eric, don't go on Shark Tank. You're gonna make somebody kill themselves.
Gets up, leaves.
Well, yeah, fuck, I forgot the question I was gonna ask. It was something about
Skittles.
Actually, yeah.
Oh, it was?
What it was about? Yeah, it was about the M&Ms and Skittles. What if we went on Shark Tank? What our idea? What, you think we'd do all right?
I mean, if we made the candies ourselves and they were good, but I don't know. I don't think a candy company would really stand a pitch.
Dude, I've seen somebody go in there and sell tortillas.
For real?
Yeah,
And they got backed.
I believe so. I'm pretty sure he got backed.
Well, shit. I guess if you could pitch a food company, then
Yeah, because he was like they hand
we
make
could
them or
always
something.
try it.
But of course they're gonna start ramping up production and distribution. So you don't really know how much
Then
that's
the
still
quality
getting
could
handmade.
dip.
Yeah, quality could dip. Might have glass in some of your tortillas or something. That usually seems to be the case. Piece of metal.
Glass in the tortillas.
I don't know. Salmonella just seems to get on things somehow, even though it's just a chicken thing. There's always some salmonella. Wasn't there one on lettuce once?
That was E. coli.
Oh, it was E. coli?
E. coli. Yeah, E. coli.
E. coli? E. coli?
E. coli has.
That's like the Super Saiyan version of E. coli.
It's got a pretty. It's been a while since there's been an outbreak that I can recall.
I haven't seen one of them. Well, you know, it was on the news the other day. I don't know what the specific strain was. I think it was a strain of bird flu that's
got spotted somewhere.
Getting a little bigger around here, and I think they found some in like animals that usually don't catch it. So I don't know how that's gonna go. We might
It's mutated.
Yeah, we might all die pretty soon. Plus, they're coming out with a 28 years later movie now, so it'll be talking. Probably, who knows? Maybe instead of the rage virus, it's like a bird flu strain or something. It turns people into feathered zombies.
It just turns. It gives people fucking feathers like a bird. Their mouth. They start to lose their teeth, and their shit just slowly evolves into like a beak.
You know what? I think that.
And then over time, it's like you know,
It's
they
turning into
fully
birds.
evolve into like human human birds.
They
Like,
fly away.
It's like the day zero people. They start to get like similar traits, but you know they're gonna survive and mate.
I feel
and
like
then,
we should totally be able to pitch a good movie, a ridiculous movie, but it'd be good if we had
Instead
the
of,
right budget.
Instead of having like an amniotic sac, it's like eggs inside. It's like just like an egg inside of the womb.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
And then instead of giving birth, you know, like it's like an egg that comes out.
You talking about this is how this new species?
This is how the new species of human bird hybrids
that
repopulates.
you know this
because they're
honestly-
gonna be above ground, right? The human resistance is gonna be underground.
Yeah, they're gonna be. Yeah, you know,
There's
we
gotta
always
be some
have to.
sort of sci-fi trope.
We always have to go underground. We never send them underground where they're hiding. We're always the ones hiding. It's
Yeah.
always like they're too strong.
Oh
for
man,
us.
we fucked up. Better run away.
Yep. All these skeet. Why don't we just hire a bunch of redneck skeet shooters? I mean, not even skeet shooters, but just hunters.
I guess that. Well, how fast would these human birds
I think that's a good question.
repopulate? How what's their gestation period? Or is it like
I don't know.
instantaneous?
Well, because if it was
hard-
instantaneous, it wouldn't be able to. I mean, if we followed the regular whole mammal thing,
Yeah, I guess that wouldn't be possible.
it would. Yeah, it wouldn't be instantaneous. It would take some time. So we just gotta get a team of like rednecks to go hunt down these bird people.
What if they
This should totally be a movie.
What if they were like chickens? So like they were born in like you know, like a clutch. Like what if
Like the people?
well like
Like it just laid
instead
multiple.
of instead of having
it laid
just like
multiple
one
eggs.
instead of having one hybridized being inside of an egg that then comes out of
It's multiple
the yeah. What if it's
multiple
like
eggs.
multiple? Yeah. What if it's like a clutch of like you know
bird people.
of bird people, and you know, and then they're born like the chickens, like you know, like the.
Hey, but how long does it take a chicken to actually, you know, grow to do things? I don't know the data on that.
Well, I mean, once they, what are you talking about? Like once they hatch?
Yeah, because once they hatch, they're just like little chicks, and so how long?
Couple weeks, 6 weeks,
4 6 weeks.
maybe. I don't know.
I think we could take him out.
I'm not a fucking farmer.
I think we could take him out in time. I don't know. So it's just gotta. I don't know. You gotta.
What if they then went underground? What if the
I think at that
then-
point they would emerge as like some type of T-Rex.
some sort of T-Rex?
Because how you gonna take a bird and put it and live underground? That just it wouldn't work very well. I mean, they can come out every now
Well-
and then. What?
Are we so? Are they gonna be able to get flight, or are they like flightless? Do they just have bird characteristics?
I thought one of the things was they were gonna be able to fly sooner or later when they're an adult or something. But if we're just talking about they just have bird characteristics, they just have
Generations.
feathers and beaks and shit, and they live underground. I mean, we wouldn't call them bird people.
I guess we wouldn't. Okay.
What
so
has
they
feathers
can't
that
live
burrows underground?
They could just be like full body ostriches.
It's a terrible idea. They get long necks and they just stick their head.
And but they're from underground, so they can. I don't know.
That'd be terrifying. Because
Yeah. But
what if they were no? Well,
they would look scary. They would look really fucked up if they had
They're
like
like-
you know long necks.
So hold on. What we've evolved here into is that if we
I
took
think I
everything we just said, we would have the emu wars in Australia.
was. Oh my god.
It would just be because that happened.
Yeah, but it would be.
It'd be the emu wars
It
in
would be
Australia.
like. It would be like what
We-
emu
we-
emu human
human
hybridized
hybrids,
beings.
and they would just be in Australia,
Just-
hopefully.
Oh God.
The Australians did it once. Well, they did it twice, and they failed both
What
times.
if it starts in like a mountain range area?
Oh,
they're
then they
kinda-
get time to grow.
Yeah, because then they're like. Then they're birds.
Well, see,
you
that's
know?
how the movie starts.
That's how the
You have this lone hiker, or maybe a team of hikers, and they're climbing a mountain.
And then you see the creature.
And so then they come across
Eventually.
like a cave or something, or it's
Yeah.
just in the snow. And then they just, what the hell is that? And then it just fucking ostrich emu noise. And it just cuts to black, and I don't know, it's like a couple years later or
What
something.
the hell
Or
is
no,
that?
Probably a couple days
It would be
to
a couple
weeks.
of generation, or like so like.
Well, I
are
mean,
we-
like, cause somebody's gonna go up there and look for those.
yeah,
things.
eventually.
So it's like if it's it could be.
But how long? Like how long?
I don't know.
How far along the existence of the human bird are we talking? Has it been
Well, I want to say when I went up there, they found like one
like
that
generation one? Like it's like a human that
was, yeah,
kind of has like sort of beak face.
like it's
but not
pretty
full-on
it's
beak.
pretty far along, I'd say. And then but then they got to go look for the bodies, and then they go, and there's more. And then what happens?
And then what happens?
It's like
So are they like the? Is it just like a mutilated body, or are these human birds just eating the eyeballs? Are they just like pecking everyone's eyes out?
I don't know. That's another good
And then they
question.
get like what if they like peck their eyes out, and then like you know how there's like chicken coops?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, only it's a labyrinth, and they just like pluck their eyes out and throw them into this fucking labyrinth and let these humans walk around.
Well, fuck,
Without
these are some
eyeballs.
sadistic bird humans. But seeing as they possibly evolved from humans,
I mean,
birds,
what else? Like, it's either
they would
that or
probably-
like
they-
either that or they're like slasher film, like
no, that's what I'm saying. I
Killer
think they
human
would be if they
birds.
were part human and part bird, whatever parts, I don't fucking know. They would probably be some type of omnivore. So who knows? They could probably live off of either. So if they felt like eating humans, but
Well, that's the
could
thing. It's
they?
like they're not eating the humans. They're just taking their eyeballs out and making them wander around until they starve to death, blind in a labyrinth.
At that point, where does the movie go?
I don't know.
We just
Where would like
we got to send a team up there. We've had reports of bird-human hybrids pecking the eyes out of the humans and throwing them in a labyrinth. I mean, all right.
does somebody get out? Does somebody like make it out?
Oh, you're right. We gotta do this
And then-
what the fuck? Multi-movie installments.
This multi-movie movement.
Yeah.
Everything will be a musical.
Oh my God, no. I can't stand any.
Speaking of
What?
South Park, you've seen Bigger, Longer, and Uncut, yeah? The movie.
Oh yeah.
It's coming.
The-
It's coming
the
back
theaters,
out to
right?
theaters.
The anniversary?
as a sing-along, yeah.
Oh.
So we're definitely like Larry and I are going.
That's fucking cool.
So I'll let you know what day we go, if you want to go.
I saw the.
It's like early in the morning though.
It's fine. I saw the trailer talking about it. When it said a singing along, I thought it was just like they're gonna show the movie, but with subtitles at that part. But I didn't know it was gonna be like a whole fucking. I don't know.
I'm pretty.
So
sure.
wait, is it just that moment? How many times they sing in that movie? I don't remember. Just that.
There is like what 12, 15 songs.
Damn, in that movie?
There's a lot. Yeah, there's.
It's been a while since I've seen
Oh,
it. I don't
there's
remember.
a lot.
So I just
of
remember
music.
that. What? Whose mom was you say? Kyle's mom?
Kyle's mom. Kyle's
Yeah.
mom's a big fat bitch.
Yeah. I remember
And
that
then
one. That
there's-
was funny.
Quiet Mountain Town. The opening song. I mean, it opens up with a musical piece.
Hmm. Well, fuck, it'd be hard to do this because Isaac Hayes is dead, but it'd be cool if that Chef 8 album they released,
Oh yeah.
if they redid songs like that, like
That'd
Chocolate
be-
Salty Balls, Come Sail Away, and I think there's another one with Isaac Hayes in there. That was such a great, funny album. I wish they had that on at Barney's. I think they have the "Come Sail Away" song. I think, but I don't think they have any other ones. No, they don't. They have the Mr. Hankey's Christmas album on there, but it doesn't have any of the songs on there. I was surprised to at least see the album face though. I was like, holy shit! I was about to play it. But when it comes down to the birds, I think what we need to do is we need to acquire some funding, and we do need to make the first movie about finding the bird human hybrids on a mountain. And then we go into what they're doing.
And
then it follows. Well, not quite yet. The movie's going to be about finding them up there, them taking the eyes out of people, talking about their plan, and then they're going to put somebody, let's get Jake Gyllenhaal for this. It's going to be Jake Gyllenhaal without his eyes.
Gyllenhaal.
We're going to put him in a labyrinth.
That's who gets out first.
He's gonna get out first, and he's gonna somehow get down his mountain without dying. And he's gonna alert whatever authorities. And then the second movie is gonna be like, people going in to figure out what's going on to take out these birds. And then the third movie, I don't know. I don't know where we go from there. There might only need to be two.
So do the birds start as like a post-apocalyptic scenario where something is dropped or something happens and people either stay like not bird human, like they stay like just human, and then the other like half of the population morphs into bird people?
I think it would be
or
more...
is it just like these bird people exist and like here's where.
What if we started with like there was some cult that was experimenting with bird DNA, and the main people who were doing it fled to the mountains, and nobody, fuck. Yeah, so they fled to the mountains and they continued to experiment. It's like Vault 108,
Okay.
But they didn't make
So
clones.
they just conducted. So
They didn't make clones.
It's a group of scientists, or I guess science people, and people with money to fund the research.
Yeah.
They're doing
Bill Gates
research
and stuff,
on crossing bird genetics with human, and I guess what they can achieve by doing that. And then
nobody knows.
What? So I guess in order for them to have a reason or a need to flee, I guess they would have to be successul in one of their experiments that people probably didn't want to happen.
Genetic modification is generally already frowned upon. So if you're trying to turn people into bird hybrids, I don't think anybody's gonna allow that. So you're probably gonna have to flee to continue your research. Because I don't know what laboratory in their right mind is going to be like, oh, yeah, please continue. Let's see what you got here.
How far into the future is this? Supposed scenario. Is this like...
present day. Let's do present day.
Present day? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So then, they're just going to have to flee straight up.
Yeah.
They're just going to have to... Well, I guess they're going to have to just start in the mountains. They're not going to be able to get...
what always happens in these fucking movies is that somebody...
they somehow slip through the cracks and they're like, oh, I can't believe they decided to fund our research. Yeah. And then they fuck shit up.
Then they find out what's really going on and they come down there. We got to put a stop to this right now. You can't stop my research. And then he just somehow... he somehow always...
You can't stop my research.
They always get away. Yeah, he just scurry away.
Shuffles a bunch of papers into his briefcase.
He just fucking starts running. Yeah. That's how it always works in these fucking movies. They find out what this guy's up to. They try to put a stop to it, and he's always like, no, and then, that's...
he flees.
Yeah. He's already like...
This is Adam.
He's already made the genetic modifications to himself. He's just not too far along yet. So he's fucking, I don't know. Yes.
He has cat genetics, and he wants to make bird people so he can be like a cat playing with birds. That's what his
Playing?
ultimate playing with them, playing like you ever seen a cat like kill a fucking bird?
Yeah, that's what I was like, playing?
Oh yeah.
He's playing with the bird, okay. The bird's dead, Eric. The bird's
The
been dead
bird's
for
dead.
days. He's not playing with that one anymore. He's been eating it.
He's been snacking.
No, yeah, we could totally. I think that's a great synopsis.
So the
That would be a
doctors-
prequel.
that's
That'd be
the
a prequel of how they how the bird
How they
people
got
started. Yeah. It was just some,
This is cat doctor. Well, it's just
some scientist who, I don't know, his wife was sick. And he was
he
like,
tried to
I
save
gotta
her.
save her. Oh, birds are immune to whatever the fuck. And we inject her with some bird DNA. And then they find out where the funding's been going. We gotta put a stop to this. You can't stop me. And then
you can't.
he takes off with his wife somehow and flees
Oh,
up
what
to
her
the
body?
Well, I mean, hopefully he cured her, but she might have a couple of
I'm gonna
feathers.
say there's no way.
You don't know.
It's
a
like
movie.
she's in like a constant comatose state, like halfway, like hybridized. She
Yeah.
hasn't fully like taken the effects, but it's like if he brings her back to life, she could die. So he leaves her like this. It's like Mr. Freeze,
Yeah.
where he just leaves his wife in like a suspended state.
I mean, that's what I was thinking too. I think we got a good synopsis for about 4 movies right there.
That's what
I don't see why people put out such garbage when you can just do this in like
you can
20
drink
20
whiskey
minutes.
and smoke some weed.
Yeah, and put out a good
and-
movie. That's ridiculous, but if we let people know it's ridiculous, they might come and see it more. Because I don't want anybody to come in and see this movie and think we're taking this shit serious.
You ever see that movie Hobo with a Shotgun?
No.
Oh shit! You've never seen that?
No, but talk about
It's-
why I pour another drink up here.
It's got Rutger Hauer, and it's pretty much like that. Like the movie is called Hobo with a Shotgun, and it's like literally just about a hobo with a shotgun. It is
It sounds like
fully aware of what it intended to be as a film, and it achieved it so well.
I might have to watch that.
It's
soon.
fucking. It's basically like that idea, like wrapped up.
Hobo with
Hobo
a
with a
shotgun.
shotgun, and that's literally all it is. Like, there's not much plot. It's just Rutger Hauer as a hobo, and he's got a shotgun. And he comes to town and he fucks shit up.
It sounds kind of like They Live Among Us or whatever. With Rowdy
They
Popper
Live?
and
Yeah.
Keith. Yeah,
They Live is fucking great.
Yeah, that sounds like that because that's pretty much what it happens to him. He just finds some glasses and he's able to see all these fucking aliens and he grabs a shotgun and he's just, nobody knows what the fuck he sees. He's just blowing people up. And then,
He's shooting all the aliens.
well, see, nobody knew that though.
He did.
He did. He walked in there with a shotgun and started blowing people's heads off. And then they're all like, "What the fuck is wrong with this guy?" But then the cops were aliens too, right?
Some of them, yeah.
Some of them, so like they were even on the. They knew what the fuck was going on. Well, I guess
All the newscasters.
they were aliens.
Yeah, all the newscasters were aliens.
I think if Joe Biden was in that movie, he'd be one of them.
Duh.
But what if he's just too old to do that too? I mean, of course he's.
What, too
They're-
old to...
They're gonna what?
He's too old to be an alien or too old to...
Well, I guess it wouldn't matter because
So
he's
just-
like the president, so they're gonna kidnap him either way. But what if they were just like, this dude's already out of his mind. We'll just let him keep leading the American people. You think that would?
And then the aliens just take off and
Yeah.
let us continue to spiral down into...
Yeah, that's the movie right there. Same thing would happen with Trump too. They'd be like, this dude's crazy. We'll just leave him alone. They'll go kidnap Justin Trudeau or something. I don't know.
Kidnap another world leader.
Yeah, I guess Justin Trudeau didn't really fit the bill there. Maybe the Supreme Ayatollah.
Who would they kidnap?
I don't
Well,
know.
what are they trying to accomplish by kidnapping one of the world leaders?
I don't know. What did they want in the movie? Just to have humans
Well, they were
obey
just
them?
yeah, they were
Just
just
fucking around?
yeah, they were just controlling people, using them as cogs in a machine.
I don't know. I guess we can go with that.
You haven't seen it yet?
No, I've seen it.
Oh,
It's
okay.
been a minute, so I was
Oh,
like, I guess
okay.
we can go with.
I say I don't want to
It's
spoil the
it's
movie for
been
you.
a couple of years, but I think I think I don't know, because the thing about these alien movies is that they either come here and they want to eradicate us, or they want to enslave us. Not many people come here because they want to actually like.
You ever seen Arrival?
No, I haven't seen that.
Oh shit.
But you gotta explain it.
That's
Because I haven't. I don't know
'cause-
anything about it.
it's like a alien / like time travel movie. It's fucking great. But it's a movie where I think she's like a linguistics professor.
I thought you
She's
said.
like a
I thought you said a Limp Biscuit professor.
no linguistics.
Yeah, I realized my mistake afterwards.
And she's like basically sent up to go communicate with the aliens and like figure out how to talk to them. And she learns how to communicate with these aliens. And they just come down on like these pillars, like they just like they show up and just like stay there for a while. And like nothing really happens.
Until it does.
But they send people up in there and figure out they can talk to the aliens, and it's what's her face? Is it Jenna Fisher? Is that who played
I don't know.
Pam?
I couldn't tell you. For the most part, I didn't pay attention to movies. I didn't watch movies. I didn't really know actors until maybe, I don't know, about 2015, 16 maybe. Maybe a bit before that. It depends. Like, I knew Jack Black because I watched The Pick of Destiny and shit like that. And I like Tenacious D.
Oh no, it's Amy Adams, not
But
Jenna
I never.
Fisher.
Oh, see, I don't even know who the fuck that is. You know, that's one of those things where it kind of. It's like celebrities that get on their high horse, thinking people know who they are, and then I would seriously just be like, I have no idea who the fuck you are, for the most part.
I have no idea who you are.
It's like that French award show, art show. You probably know what I'm talking about. You're an artist.
The French art show.
That happened a couple weeks back. I think it was an art show. It might have been a. It was about movies, actually. I think.
What? The Cannes Film Festival.
Yeah, that. There we go. Did you ever hear about that security guard who got in trouble like 3 times?
What? Because he didn't know.
Well, no, it's because like so. I guess people kept getting on her because they were calling her racist. Because at first she stopped.
The security guard.
Yeah, at first she. I don't think she ever put her hands on him. She put her hands on the last person because they were getting kicked out the festival. But she would guide people up the stairs and keep them moving. And so she would stick close, you know. And I think it was Kelly. Fuck, I don't want to get it wrong because I'm thinking of 2 different Kellys. I think it was Kelly Rowland.
The two Kellys.
The two Kellys. I think it was her. Let me see. Yeah, it was Kelly Rowland. And so she got mad because the security guard was too close and, you know, putting her hands like near her, guiding her up the stairs. And after that, she said, I think it was a race thing. And I was like, damn, she just went straight for the race card. And then I think the next day, it was a Hispanic artist who was going up the stairs and was trying to release a large part of her dress, and it had Jesus on it.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, and then she got mad at the same security guard because she was ushering up the stairs. I guess because she was rushing her. And then after that, it was a Ukrainian, I think, actress. I didn't really pay too much attention to that one. But she got kicked out because something else happened with her. And then I was like, well, you can't really at that point you can't really argue race, because well, I don't know, Ukrainians. What would you call them Asian, or would you call them white? You're the ethnics professor here.
What? Why am I?
I don't know, because you're Caucasian and most of
I
them
don't
are.
know. Is it technically? It's like what central? It's like what Far East Europe, Far West Asia.
Yeah, it's kind of in
Because
that gray
I
zone.
mean, Russians are what?
Because it's Eurasia,
Yeah, as I
it's that
say, it's
Eurasia
like
area.
that Eurasian split.
So you know they're not
So
they're not Asian, and they're I guess I guess they'd be white.
what Ukrainians?
Yeah,
I mean, I would say that they're more Anglo than
an Asian.
Asian.
Yeah,
So,
I agree. And so at that
but
point, I was like, well, Kelly Rowland's whole point about race, I never looked to see
you
replied
were like,
after seeing that.
aha.
Yeah, I was like, well,
Looks
see,
like your race card is no match.
yeah, for all the other people getting taken or being ushered up the stairs, or the white person got kicked out. So I thought that was pretty interesting how that kind of fell
Wait, how
apart,
she
and
just-
everybody was getting. Depending on where you looked. If you looked at celebrity sites, TMZ and shit like that, people were
Is that
getting
where
on
you were
the
looking?
people were getting on the security guard. If you looked at any other kind of news site that covered it, they were all like, "Well, she's kind of there to keep him moving up the stairs. Like you can't stand there and try to get pictures." So it was kind of interesting to see how you do see people that idolize these celebrities, especially on celebrity news websites, and then when you look at kind of just like generic whatever news, these people are like, who? Well, they should probably keep moving. And it's, I mean, fans take up for people, but it's like, sometimes you just got to realize that the celebrities don't really care about you, the fans, as much as you might somehow think. I don't know, that makes sense to me. What about you, Eric? What do you have to say?
I think idolizing celebrities to a degree is absurd. Worshipping them is fucking insane.
What do you think that degree is on your first statement there?
Well, you know, if you do certain things, like, and there's, like, let's say you do something artistic, or, like, you're an actor, or, like, even, like, you're an athlete, like, to a degree, you know, people who are very well, like, established in their particular craft and who are fucking good at it, I mean, you're definitely gonna, like, use them as, like, points of inspiration. Like, so you'll definitely, like, look up to them to a degree, you know. You're like, oh, they'll inspire you or something. But, like, worshiping them and stuff, that's weird.
Yeah, I can't get in I wouldn't worship a celebrity.
You would? Would it be OJ?
No, I wouldn't. No, what the fuck? OJC, yeah, I worship OJ, yeah.
Your God is dead, Jordan.
No, I can appreciate celebrities, and I could like their music and their person separately, but I couldn't worship anybody. I don't think anybody's done anything that cool for me to end up worshiping.
Not even
them.
Taylor Swift.
Definitely not Taylor Swift. I've never actually listened. I've listened to Taylor Swift songs, but I think because obviously you hear it everywhere. The only Taylor Swift song I think I had actually listened to was one that a friend showed me like years ago. This is like 10 years ago or so. Whenever she was still doing country music. He's like, oh, I actually like this Taylor Swift song. And that's before she did like pop, I think. But I'm not entirely sure when she switched to pop, so I couldn't say that for sure. And I don't even remember what song it was, but it was a sad fucking song, I think. But I was like, yeah, it's not bad. But then whenever she started blowing up in the pop space, I was like, I already didn't really like pop. I don't care for
No,
pop.
I really don't like pop.
Yeah, no, I really don't. No, I'm just kidding. It wasn't that I really don't like pop, but it was just like, okay, pop's gotten a lot more annoying when you have superstars and their songs are playing everywhere. Like a superstar here and there is good, But especially when the radio's just playing all their songs every hour, just on repeat. Holy fuck. That's why I stopped listening to radio. They don't play anything new or anything interesting for the most part. You gotta listen to country legends.
It's the radio. The blue alien people with the silver eyes. Jordan, you were just talking about it.
Yeah, you're right. I was. I don't know why I thought that, the world would actually be different than that movie, but guess I need to go get some bubble gum and kick ass. Or run out of bubble gum and then kick ass.
Jordan just starts shooting up banks.
It's Jones the Kid. Yeah. That'd be funny as fuck.
We can have like a Wild West spinoff with the chicken people.
It's like a prequel.
Yeah.
It's like way back in the 1800s. They were somehow still around. This is where he found the genetic material.
Yeah, that's where
it's been hiding dormant for you. And that's when it like comes out. It was actually alien DNA, not chicken DNA. I don't know. They found it like a fucking rock or something. It was an asteroid that landed. His great-grandpappy had onto a sample. Great-great-great-grandpappy, I guess, at that point.
He slowly turned into a chicken.
Well, fuck. At that point, he would have chicken and cat DNA, you say? Because you already said
the doctor that was doing the research has the cat DNA. Because he was doing the original splicing.
Well,
but if we're talking about like where the chicken DNA comes from, if it's like some sort of meteorite in the 1800s.
Well, I mean, the dinosaurs. They say what chickens are ancestors of some dinosaurs, right?
Yeah.
So what if the meteor that hit Earth
that killed the dinosaurs
it hit a T-Rex like head on, that unfortunate T-Rex, and his DNA was like encapsulated in that asteroid or that meteor, not that fucking asteroid, that meteor DNA for hundreds of years, millions of years actually at that point.
And then some prospector comes along.
Prospector Joe. One of those crazy guys slinging dynamite everywhere. He's just blowing up shit one day and finds some sort of space rock. And then it has... Maybe it enlightens him and he gets smarter and he goes and...
From chicken DNA.
From chicken DNA.
I don't think that's gonna... I don't know if that would be the case, Jordan.
Yeah, that's probably not the case.
I don't think.
Not from chicken DNA.
Not from that one. Maybe if it was like...
Okay, well,
Raven or crow DNA.
It's from outer space, so it's got,
It's just avian DNA.
Other genetics along with...
It's just like...
The prehistoric, T-Rex ancestor chicken DNA. So he gets this alien knowledge. But this chicken DNA as well. But they're not able to exactly understand what the chicken DNA is for a couple hundred years. If they find it in the 1800s. So then by the time the 2000s come around, that alien intelligence in them has also been growing, and suddenly they realize that they've had prehistoric chicken DNA all these years.
Guys, we can start splicing this into people.
Yes. And then Jurassic Park happens. I think that, yeah. That has to be it. That has to be the script for Jurassic Park. Even when they go up the mountain, you just hear the fucking... Maybe not.
No, there's already dinosaur movies that have been run into the fucking ground.
There's what?
I said there's already dinosaur movies. Like, that shit's like...
Yeah.
No, we'll keep them some sort of bird-human hybrid that was done by splicing.
Well, I think it's more interesting than Jurassic Park. Because Jurassic Park, they're just like, we got dinosaur DNA, we're just going to bring it back. And that'll be it. Well, that's what the story was supposed to be. It put them in a park where they can't escape, and then they escape. So
And then they escape.
I really don't see on what planet, even as a kid, the story of Jurassic Park. I mean, I played Jurassic Park Operation Genesis too, the game where you do it. And one of my favorite things to see happen was when a fucking dinosaur busts out of its pen and would go fuck up the people. Because as a kid, it even occurred to me how stupid it was to try
To be fucking with dinosaur
to be fucking
DNA.
with dinosaurs. Because you in the game you have to get high security fences and do all this other shit, and you put these small Jeep cars that go through the pen, right? And it's like, why would somebody do that with this big ass untamable dinosaur? But then when you have the more violent ones, they break through their fences and they get out and they start killing people. You gotta send a helicopter to take out the dinosaurs, but if they can't, then shit's just going crazy. What are those? The
Panthers.
oh yeah, that's all. Pack right here. Pull me out one of them too, please. But yeah, so as a kid, you see how bad it is of an idea to resurrect dinosaurs and put them in a park because you're playing this game where they just keep fucking busting out.
Man, even I knew this was a bad idea.
But in Jurassic
I'm
Park,
only like, how old were you when you played that? Like 6, 7?
oh fuck, that's an old game. I think I was probably about 7, 6, 7, maybe 8. Cause I remember it was on PS2. Man, fuck. But then they made more Jurassic Park movies.
Yeah.
Why? Why do we need to bring back the dinosaurs? Make more oil? I don't know.
Oh my god. Make more oil?
That's the United States' big idea right there.
Just have like a field of dinosaurs and then somehow like quickly process their bodies.
Well, see, no. The Americans, we plan to make Jurassic Park and tell everybody it's for amusement. And
Oh,
then
really? We're just using it to harvest dinosaurs?
No, we got to take it a step further. There's a couple steps before that. And then we release the dinosaurs in places where we don't like other countries. And then, after all the fighting,
We go and get the dinosaur carcasses?
well, no,
That
because,
seems like a great way to waste money. I think America would totally do that.
yeah,
Then they would send in humans to kill the other humans that killed the dinosaurs, and then use the military humans that we sent to bring back the dead dinosaurs, and then we'd quickly process their bodies into that sweet liquid gold.
But see, what I was trying to get at was, for my idea, I kind of mucked it up a bit. We would unleash the dinosaurs on other parts of the world, and of course, then people would kill them, and then there would
Would
be more
other
oil.
countries develop?
But then we would invade those countries for that oil.
Would other countries develop, after the atomic bomb was developed, other countries learned how to do it? Are other countries going to learn how to make their own dino warriors? Is it just
I
going
mean,
to be
unfortunately, that's probably where it's going to lead to.
it's going to be like
It's like how.
an arms race with dinosaurs?
Well, yeah, I mean, probably. Because even now.
Do you raise big ones, instead of dropping bombs, you just start dropping giant dinosaurs from planes?
Fucking dude, drop some fucking T-Rexes from a B-52. Let's go. What are they going to do? Shoot them? How many shots does it take?
Well, I think the T-Rex would die on impact if...
Well, no, we're going to give it a parachute. What the fuck?
We're gonna give... What is this? We're back? Are we gonna have a fucking T-Rex with a parachute? Oh my god.
We're going to drop
That's
them out.
the most ridiculous... I'm just imagining in my head a fucking T-Rex just being shoved out of a...
Yeah,
get
that's it.
But in a crate?
So, yeah, we'll put it... Yeah, exactly.
It was
We'll
like
we'll put it in a
Operation
crate.
Dumbo Drop, but
We'll
with T-Rexes.
We'll put it in a crate. Crate's got a parachute on it. So whenever we fly our fucking super...
So instead of dropping tanks, we're dropping in T-Rexes?
Yeah, but it's like, so... So we take B-1... We'll take the B-1 bombers, maybe some B-21s or stealth bombers, right? And we'll try to fit, a T-Rex somehow. And a B-52 would definitely work more for this, because there's obviously a hell of a lot more space and payload capacity. But... Yeah, we'll drop the crates with the T-Rexes in them, with parachutes attached, behind enemy lines at night, and then we'll open the gates, and these fucking T-Rexes.
So we're gonna lose a couple of men opening up those gates.
Wait, what?
Are they like remote controlled?
Yeah. Remote control gates. Yeah. No, we're gonna drop them, and then we're gonna be like, all right, we're out of here, and then fucking before anybody can find out, like, it's like one of those things. It's like Metal Gear, huh? What was that? Better go check it out. And then they get over, walk into the forest, and you just hear it stomping, and then it's on. And then we don't have to waste people. And how many?
Do you think modern arms, or how quickly do you think modern arms would work on dinosaurs?
Well, see, that's a good question, because obviously when you get to big animals, it does take some heavy weaponry.
A bit more.
But also, when we were talking about the emu war earlier, I think an average emu took about 40-something bullets to kill.
God,
that's just an emu.
Damn.
Imagine a T-Rex. Nobody's prepared for that.
Nobody's prepared for that.
Dude, I mean...
Day 42 of the T-Rex being loose.
Multiple T-Rexes.
Multiple T-Rexes.
So we're just going to keep doing runs. We're gonna drop in the T-Rexes. It's going to take out their defenses so we can drop more T-Rexes.
How many other armies are we supplying with T-Rexes?
Well,
because America's going to do it. America will sell its arms.
So it's like how we have the F-22s.
Who else gets T-Rexes?
It's like how we have the F-22s and the F-35s, right?
You guys can have one T-Rex.
We don't sell the F-22s to other countries, but we sell the F-35s. So what we can do is we can have
sell them like Brachiosaurus or something.
Yes. We'll sell them other.
You guys get the herbivores.
We'll sell
They're
them,
big and they'll tear stuff up.
We'll sell them ankylosaurus so they could spin and break shit with their tails. But the T-Rexes stay with us.
But the T-Rex is ours.
Maybe we'll give them like the aquatic ones or something. I don't know. But
give them the aquatic ones.
We got to go to war with somebody who's like, I don't know.
Usually the people we
maybe
give
like
our
Korea,
arms to
North
are
Korea,
like landlocked though. So
yeah, it'd be kind of tough to. Oh, but if we were fighting Russia and we dropped them in what sea is that?
What, Moscow?
No, I said the sea, not the city.
Oh, I thought you said what city.
We'll turn Moscow into a sea and then we'll drop dinosaurs in it. No, what the fuck? Damn it, I can't think of it. It's not the Black Sea, is it? No, the Black Sea is the salty sea. What's the sea that the Crimean Peninsula sits on? I can't remember. Is it the Red Sea? Fuck. I gotta look it up. Thanks, Eric.
I'm trying to think.
I don't remember my geography right now.
Is it the Caspian Sea?
I think you might be right. I think it might be the Caspian Sea. Oh shit! It was the Black Sea.
It was the Black Sea.
I was close.
Well, you did say, is it the Black Sea?
Yeah, but see, the thing is that I couldn't drop in the Black Sea. It's too salty. Then again,
We could drop a bunch of T-Rexes and they just float. It'd be like a giant version of like bathtub toys.
I think you might be onto something, because a lot of things float in the Black Sea because of that.
Because it's buoyant. It's
Salt,
like
the
buoyant.
buoyancy. So we could possibly.
It's the buoyancy.
We could possibly. I mean, I don't know how heavy a T-Rex is, but it'll probably still float pretty decently. We could probably drop.
Well, depending on how big the fucking
assault
T-Rex is and how
T-Rexes.
deep that is, the T-Rex might just be able to touch the fucking bottom and walk through it.
That's also pretty too.
How big? I don't know how deep that sea is.
I don't know how deep it is, and I don't know how tall the T-Rex is. So there's two questions. See, all this would go into our planning before we drop the T-Rexes. Before we either drop them in forest areas.
Sir, it's just not logistically responsible to drop T-Rexes.
Don't tell me what I can and can't do, damn it. Load up those fucking T-Rexes. We're going to make this happen.
We're going to make this happen.
Sir, report from the front line. Out of the 20 T-Rexes we've dropped, 4 are dead. But the Russians are retreating. Good.
Good. Yes.
Yes. Just rub your hands together. Just as I planned. Oh my god. Yeah, see, but the thing is that I still think it'd be a terrible idea to bring back.
That would be a stupid fucking idea. To resurrect dinosaurs. A. B. Start using the resurrected dinosaurs as like fucking war horses.
Weapons of mass destruction.
Basically weapons of mass destruction. Not even war horses.
That's what we went into Iraq for.
Dinosaur DNA.
Somebody whispered.
There's DNA somewhere in these oil fields.
When they whispered in Bush's ear after 9/11 when he was talking at kindergarten.
There's a sea of dead dinosaurs.
Yeah, his boy told him word. Heard Iraq has access to T-Rexes. And then that's what Bush went on and was like, we heard they have weapons of mass destruction. we have to go in there. You know, it wasn't for oil, it was T-Rexes.
It wasn't.
T-Rex DNA that they found over
DNA.
there. I could totally. Damn it, we need to.
That's like the alternate.
Need to write these down so we can have some alternate drunk history dinosaur attacks going on here. I'd probably watch it.
Do you eventually have dinosaurs that have weapons strapped on them, like on some Turok shit? Like you get.
Well, I think at that point we might have gone too far.
You think that's going too far? Oh, okay. I feel like if you're resurrecting dinosaurs to use in wartime situations, I feel like you can, like, no matter how far you go, you've already resurrected the T-Rex. At that point, it's just how far can you go? There is no limit of how. Like, nothing is too absurd at that point.
I'd rather be able to control something that can only hurt me physically.
So like
when it's in my near vicinity,
are the
then
dinosaurs
arm a T-Rex with miniguns,
and
then be like, it's out of control, and then it's just, it's just fucking.
But what if, like you're saying, like if it's just dinosaurs, are you remote controlling these dinosaurs? Like, are they not only genetically
Eric,
brought back?
we don't have time. We have to take our enemies out.
So you're just resurrecting.
We're just resurrecting these dinosaurs
and dropping them in,
getting them to full strength, and dropping them on top of whoever we don't like. They don't even have to be our enemy. We could just be fucking with them.
And then the dinosaurs.
Where does dinosaur come from? It's like
then they just own whatever they trample over. They're just like, oh, it's dinosaur territory now.
Pretty much, unless we have unless we know a secret way to take out the dinosaur.
I'm pretty sure enough munitions and explosives would take down a T-Rex.
All right, we'll drop.
Like, I'm pretty
we'll
sure.
We'll drop them on poor countries.
Even.
We'll take out Greece.
We'll
it's
drop
in
them
debt.
on poor countries.
They don't need that. Yeah. I think that would be the best bet. I mean, you're right. We got to think about this.
Oh, that would be the best bet. Just drop them on poor countries.
Yeah, they don't have the munitions. They probably
just
don't
to cause destruction. Like, you're not even like trying to do anything. You're just like, well, we've got these dinosaurs now. We might as well put them to use.
All right, so you know Kenya has a task force that they're about to send over to Haiti, right? Have you heard about this?
Mm-mm.
All right. So right now Haiti's, well, it's been out of control.
I haven't kept up with the news in a while.
Haiti's been out of control for a minute. So they're sending a Kenya-led task force to try to get the gangs under control. Take them out. I don't know. They just had a new prime minister elected, and he's already sick. I think it took like 2 days for him to get sick.
So some like Jagged Alliance shit going on?
Pretty much. Pretty much. So, what if we were like, hey, you
just dropped the dinosaurs into Haiti. You're just like, you know what? I think I got something that can remedy that, guys. And then the dinosaurs just, like, Haiti becomes dinosaur land.
Well, we'd have to be careful.
No shit! You're resurrecting dinosaurs and dropping them down.
We'd have to be careful because Haiti and the Dominican Republic share an island.
So you don't want them going over into our territory. You're like, oh, Well, we released these dinosaurs into Haiti, and they accidentally crossed over into the Dominican Republic.
Well, see, the Dominican Republic isn't our territory, but they're a lot better off than Haiti is. So I'm just saying.
Tear up Haiti, but make sure that.
But we need to make sure we.
So do you
protect
put up
the
Do you put up your little Jurassic Park fence line to split Haiti and DR? Or
That's
do you...
exactly what I was thinking.
Okay.
We need to build a large electric fence.
So you
we
basically
need to build
just,
a wall.
So you just want Haiti to become the real Jurassic Park.
No, I think we need to evacuate the innocent residents of Haiti, and then the gangs will remain. And then we...
So it's gangs versus dinosaurs.
Absolutely.
The fight for Haiti.
It sounds like a fucking stupid movie or a game. Gangs
I mean,
versus
that's
dinosaurs.
a pretty stupid concept. Hey, man, let's resurrect dinosaurs and, I don't know, drop them somewhere.
We're going to drop them. We're going to evacuate the innocents. Momentarily. Not momentarily. Temporarily. It's like,
so we're going to let the dinosaurs destroy everything. Then we'll go in and kill the dinosaurs, and then we'll put the people back in their land.
And we'll rebuild Haiti anew, and it will be brilliant and prosperous.
Yeah, they can use all the dinosaur bones for houses and stuff.
I mean, they already, they're into voodoo over there, so they deal with bones and shit, so... Yeah, I mean... It's better than what they had. I think.
I don't know. I've never seen a city ravaged by dinosaurs, so I don't know what kind of level of destruction we're talking here. I'm assuming it's going to be...
Eric, that they have not recovered from that earthquake that hit them in 2010.
So finish them off with the dinosaurs is what you're saying.
Finish off the houses. Make sure you got to word that correctly.
So you just... What, are we going to give the dinosaurs, hard hats and shit? All right, guys. Here's what the foreman wants you to do.
Well, we don't need... No, well, maybe. Because if they're going against a lot... Apparently, Haiti has over 200 gangs.
So they're going to eradicate the gangs, and they're going to level the houses to where Haiti can be rebuilt from the ground up.
Yes. Exactly. Look, I think it's a good idea.
Look.
Because at that point, if we get rid of everything that's a problem...
The gangs and the halfway...
We get rid of the gangs, we get rid of the crumbling infrastructure. They already have a new prime minister or whatever they got over there. Kenya's about to go and try to help everything up. If we just supply them with dinosaurs...
Kenya, hold off. Just sit back on the shoreline and watch.
I think, and it's a Kenya-led coalition, so there's other countries
just
involved.
Giant crates with T-Rexes.
Absolutely. It's going to be like D-Day landings, but with T-Rexes on the boats. We're gonna run them ashore, and they're gonna get out, and they're gonna fucking tear everything down, fuck the gangs up, and then we'll rebuild anew.
Okay.
I think it's a good idea.
I can't say that it's a bad one, but I also don't know if it's good.
What we need to do is get to the embassy and pitch this.
Guys, we figured it out.
We figured out
what you need to do is just resurrect dinosaurs.
Because
and that'll solve everything.
I think that the only problem we have here, and the Dominican Republic has been doing so good for itself so far as I know, keeping everything kind of, on Haiti's side. The only thing we have to do is worry about how we're going to protect the Dominicans
from the dinosaurs.
From the dinosaurs. That's the main problem. And I think
I feel like after you drop dinosaurs onto an island like that, that's the only problem.
Well,
there's dinosaurs now.
Yes, but they only exist on that island. And what happens when they run out of food? They'll die.
I feel like the dinosaurs would somehow make their way, they're gonna find food.
Well, as long as they can't attack the Dominicans, I think they're okay. Because what else is gonna be over there to eat? They took care of the gangs. There's there's not much left. I don't know what kind of wildlife they have over there. We can supply with new wildlife, goats and stuff.
Sure, we can resurrect dinosaurs. We can do anything.
Well, I think we have a good surplus of everything else that Haiti probably has. I don't know. I don't know what they have. I just know there's a lot of gangs.
But not dinosaurs yet.
Not yet, no, not yet. And I'm glad you put yet on that.
What if when we're like 60 or 70, if we make it that far, like dinosaurs actually do
come back?
Do you think that if that was a possibility, do you think that mankind would toy with it?
Toy with the dinosaurs?
Yeah.
Oh, somebody's going to. There's going to be some fanatic out there that...
Somebody just really wants to see dinosaurs?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a fanatic for everything in life. They're definitely just going to be like, we got to protect the dinosaurs.
We have to see dinosaurs.
There's going to be some hippie group that wants to protect...
Some hippie group?
That wants to protect dinosaurs. And somehow they're going to, chain himself to a dinosaur's leg. And be like, you can't hurt the dinosaur.
I think they'd get stomped on before they got to...
What if they tamed the dinosaurs?
I mean, that's essentially what you're talking about. Well, I guess to a degree. But you're not really wanting to tame them. You're just wanting them to, like, exist and then, like, know nothing. It's just like as soon as this T-Rex is, like, full-bodied into the cage, get dropped.
Absolutely. And as a bonus, we can strap speakers to them. And so whenever they land and they start fucking, terrorizing the gangs of Haiti.
You can play music.
Yeah, but it's just going to be AC/DC.
That's...
It's just going to be war machine. And they're just going to be stomping and eating people. I think that's
I would join the fight to kill the dinosaurs.
Because of the AC/DC?
Because of the AC/DC.
You're the dude that shows up. Don't worry, guys. I know how to stop these. I helped create them. They might just shoot you dead right there.
Wait, you what?
Yeah, exactly. You brought this problem upon us. Now you're going to save us?
No, it wasn't my idea.
But you went along with it.
It was the other guy.
I was just along for the ride. I swear I didn't know he was going to sick dinosaurs on a whole country. I mean, that's kind of...
didn't know they'd be playing AC/DC.
I didn't know they'd
like
be
the
playing
only thing I'm
AC/DC.
concerned with. I didn't know they'd be playing AC/DC.
It's like you go there, all right. So in order to take out the speakers on the dinosaurs, we're going to... And somebody goes, hold on, what? To take out the speakers. We need to take out the dinosaurs. I just don't like AC/DC. That's why I'm here. I want to help you guys, but my help can only go so far.
When the dinosaur dies, the speakers will continue.
Right.
We have to take out the speakers.
That fucking dinosaur's dead on the ground.
Yeah,
and it's just back in black.
just blasting dead-ass dinosaur. Music's still blaring.
I gotta admit, that would be fucking annoying. I can see why. Be like, if the dinosaur dies, the music will continue. We have to stop the music. Because that would be fucking annoying.
The dinosaur is dead, but the AC/DC has completely broken them. Quick, drop the velociraptors.
Just quick, drop the velociraptors. This is gonna make... I think that's gonna make everything worse. Drop the velociraptors. Oh my god. Dude, you can't even... I think it's funny because I think I would be more terrified of a velociraptor than a fucking T-Rex. I feel like I might have a chance at getting away from a T-Rex. Maybe if I know some terrain and I could hide somewhere. Velociraptor? No, fuck that. That dude's catching up to me, ripping my fucking arm off or something. Like, it's just not gonna happen. But I mean, I'd try to run. I don't know. That's pretty interesting. Uh, Moral of the story is don't bring back the dinosaurs.
Don't bring back the dinosaurs.
I think we understand that one. Yeah, it'd be a bad idea. Somebody's gonna do it one day. I mean, cause there's every I don't know every other month I look in the news. There's always like, we found this would preserve so and so, or we're gonna try to bring back this extinct. I think they're trying to bring back the Tasmanian devil, because they have DNA from it. They're gonna try to like make one. I don't.
They can put it in the zoo.
Probably. I mean, what else are they gonna do with it? They're gonna keep it in captivity somehow until they get more. So I would say they're probably gonna get a new one, put it in the zoo, and
hope that they can they can mate them.
Yeah, yeah. But then it doesn't stop there. So then our problem may eventually get the dinosaurs. Like, I think they wanted to try a woolly mammoth. So somehow we might see one of those pretty soon. Not soon, I'd say, but we're gonna see one day.
In our lifetime, you think we will see the woolly mammoth resurrected?
I'd probably say in the next 10 years. Honest answer.
The next 10 years.
I mean, because they've cloned pigs. We're growing organs inside other animals, namely pigs. I mean, so we got so much shit going on to where we're actually able to create like a clone of life, or or something that can sustain life inside another animal. Why can't we just recreate an animal based off its genetic profile, if we have it? I mean, it's going to be a little tough, but it's doable. I'd be fine with a Tasmanian devil and a mammoth, just not dinosaurs.
I don't know. It's a weird area.
Well, see, like we were talking about earlier with genetic modification in our bird people. There was a guy.
That'd be really fucked up.
Yeah. But that's an evil scientist type thing, you know. Well, the dinosaurs, we'd be sanctioned by like the United States government or something, because they don't have a problem with creating dinosaurs if it involves attacking other countries. But they have a problem with genetically modified bird people. And I think that sort of makes sense. But there was a guy in China, I think it was a year and a half, 2 years ago, that had actually genetically modified people to be, I think it was cancer resistant or something, or STD resistant. I don't remember exactly what it was, but he had done this unknowingly to, I think it was about maybe 10 to 20 people, children. I don't know if they were born. It was like he kind of modified them before they were born, but then when people find out, they were all like, what the fuck? That's crazy. You can't do that. And it was like, well, I kind of see what this guy's doing. He's trying to make people resistant to these immune deficiencies that can happen to them when they get infected with certain things. But he is also genetically modifying people, which is like a gray area. I would say a weird gray area. It's like kind of like you shouldn't do it, but you're doing a good thing by trying to do it. As long as you're not turning him into bird people, I think we could agree that he's trying to help humanity to some degree.
We can have genetically modified food.
Yeah, we can, and a lot of people don't like that. So it's one of those things
why not
where
have genetically modified babies?
Well, for making them more like resistant to bacteria and shit like that. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like it's like it's all right, but we generally don't genetically modify people. unless it's like serious. Because we have RNA therapies and shit like that, which is, I think, technically
Modifying.
genetic modification to a degree, but and that helps people. But I think the main problem is that I think he did it without people knowing.
So he just did that and didn't tell anybody?
I believe so, but I also it doesn't make sense how he'd be able to. Well, I guess if they came in for some type of checkup or procedure and he did something at that point. Yeah, I don't know if the parents volunteered or whatever, their children or whatever the fuck. But like I said, it was a couple years back, but it was an interesting story. And I was like, well, I don't really see the problem with that, but of course I could also see why that might be a problem to some people.
That might.
But like you said, we do have GMOs for like food and stuff, so it's another weird subject to talk about. I mean, I like an oversized potato here and there, you know. Eric, if you had to genetically modify something, what would it be?
If I had to genetically modify anything in the world?
Yeah, anything.
Anything in the world, what would it be? Yeah, give me a minute on that one.
It is a tough question because if you go for, you made it pretty broad by anything in the world. I didn't want to say like fruits and vegetables and shit like that, but yeah, anything in the world. Like, what's a favorite type of food, do you think?
Like, yeah, like what? Like, would I genetically modify food? I don't know.
Maybe an animal.
I don't feel like. What animal could I genetically modify that would be?
I think I'd make giant chihuahuas.
Giant chihuahuas?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, I definitely would not make giant chihuahuas, but it'd be pretty interesting. I can imagine he's scared the shit out of people. It'd probably look like a chupacabra.
It would definitely look like a chupacabra. A giant. Well, how big? You talking like a Great Dane size chihuahua?
Well, I didn't want to go that big at first, but then I was like, chupacabra, that'd be pretty fucking. It's a decent size. So yeah, a Great Dane chihuahua. She's always angry, attacking people. Great guard dog though.
Great guard dog. I don't know what I would genetically modify. I'd give myself like cat eyes or something, like night vision.
Yeah, I could understand that. Night vision would be pretty good. I mean,
or I'd make myself into a human-bird hybrid.
This Eric's where it starts. Would you make a wish, or would you turn into a scientist to become your own bird-human hybrid?
I would just turn into a bird-human hybrid.
You would just turn into one.
Yeah.
You'd be like, fuck it, I'm a bird-human hybrid now. I think, fuck it, why not? I don't know.
As long as I could still fly like a bird, but I don't know if. Well, I don't think the aerodynamics with the human
pterodactyls
body
existed. Why can't a human bird Eric exist? That can fly. See? I mean, you just got to think about it. Like, we have big birds, but we've had even bigger birds before. So, if we just fuse you with bird DNA or pterodactyl DNA, if we could find some, you could fly.
I could fly right on over to Haiti.
If you're going to take on the gangs yourself, go right for it.
I've got pterodactyl DNA.
That'd be terrifying.
I wouldn't want pterodactyl DNA, because then I feel like instead of having feathers, it'd be like my wings would be like my skin. And that would just look fucking weird.
Well, I mean, when you think about it, the feathers just cover the skin, so.
Well, yeah, but feathers would look nice.
You can glue some feathers to
Like if I got like raven or crow DNA, or like Like a parrot? Does that have to be all colorful?
Parrot DNA.
Have like red wings.
I mean, yeah, that sounds pretty
Be
appealing.
like, hey girl, I got red wings. Let me get some red wings.
That would be a terrible pickup for a human-bird hybrid.
I think it would work though, just because I would
'Cause
be
you actually
because
have-
I'm a human-bird hybrid.
Hey girl, I've got red wings. Let me get some red wings. At least you got your pickup lines already in order.
I don't know. I feel like just showing up with like bird arms, like oh. And can I like carry people? Like if somebody wants to like hop on my back, can I like fly?
Yeah, I would
Still.
say so. Why not?
You still say so?
Oh shit! I almost knocked my glass off the fucking desk. I would have not have liked that.
Are you looking up human bird hybrids?
No. I was messaging Katone to see what was going on. Cause last time I talked to him was like 3 hours ago. I was trying to figure out if we were still doing that one thing. But I don't know. I don't know where it's at entirely. I don't know if it's gonna be at like some place or at one of the restaurants. Cause if it's at the restaurant, I mean they'd be closing up now.
Yeah, it's already 9:30.
I don't know. But hell, we can go ahead and wrap it up here.
Yeah, I guess we're at like what 2 hours now.
We're at 136, sir. 136.
136.
Yeah.
There's my award-winning concept of time.
I mean, usually you're pretty good with it. You've been better, a lot better. Usually you're kind of on the dot or near it, but you've been kind of slipping, man.
Slipping.
But hell, we'll go and close it off here. This has been the Whiskey and Root Beer Podcast, episode 29. I hope you enjoyed our talks about bird people dropping dinosaurs on Haiti and other countries. You know, to fix crime, not just to do it for fun.
To fix problems of the world, we will resurrect the dinosaurs.
We will resurrect the dinosaurs. Mark my words. All right, we're getting out of here. You guys have fun, or not. I don't care.